Dumelang, hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's me, Lady Boss. Thank you so much for joining me today. We are going to be talking about dandruff. Yes, the dandruff is a bit of a sensitive topic because it's something that is quite personal, but I'm here today to tell you that dandruff is real. Dandruff is something you shouldn't really be embarrassed about, and dandruff is something that can definitely be reduced. I struggled a lot with my dandruff, you guys. It actually got to a point where, I didn't really want to wear my hair in a certain way because I didn't want people to see that I had so much dandruff. So this video is basically for anyone, whether you have straight hair, relaxed hair, natural hair. If you have dandruff, this video can definitely help you. I'm gonna put myself out there. I don't mind, I'll take one for the team. I have dandruff and I can gladly say that I found ways to get rid of it, and that's why I decided to do this video and just share with you guys, because I know I'm not the only one. There are many people out there struggling with dandruff and probably getting so frustrated with it, not knowing that there are solutions and there are things that can really help you and work for your scalp and for your dandruff. So let's start by unpacking what dandruff really is. Dandruff is a yeast-like fungus that feeds on the oil on your scalp. Now, the cause of dandruff is your scalp produces an oil, a natural oil called sebum, to moisturize your hair. Now, when your scalp produces an overload of sebum, then dandruff starts occurring. You start getting these white flakes on your hair. It sometimes causes itchiness, and it also causes inflammation. That's basically what dandruff is. And when I was growing up, my way of solving this issue was by oiling my hair even more. And what I realized later is that was actually causing my dandruff to get worse, because when you're oiling your hair, you're increasing the amount of oil on your hair and you're feeding that fungus on your hair, and that's why your dandruff now is developing and you're getting more flakes on your scalp. So the last thing you should do when you have dandruff, first of all, know the difference between a dry scalp and dandruff. Those two are two completely different things. A dry scalp means that you have no oil on your scalp. Your scalp is dry. So you can use an organic oil to moisturize a dry scalp. However, if you have dandruff, there's an excess of oil on your scalp. So the last thing you want to do is put more oil on your scalp, because then you're just feeding your dandruff and then your dandruff will get worse. The solution that I used that helped me overcome my dandruff was a two-step process. Firstly, find a clarifying shampoo, obviously sulfate free for those who don't want your hair to be stripped, and just shampoo your hair and make sure you massage your scalp to lift off the flakes. And secondly, once you've shampooed your hair, get yourself some apple cider vinegar. Now, a friend of mine told me to use apple cider vinegar to help with my dandruff, and I was like, girl, hell to the no. Apple cider for me was it just didn't make sense. But what I realized is that it has a low pH, so it really helps balance the pH of your hair. Secondly, apple cider vinegar has antifungal and antibacterial properties, and obviously dandruff is a yeast-like fungus, so this will definitely help cure your dandruff. I get a spray bottle and I pour 50% of apple cider vinegar and 50% of water. If you have a very sensitive scalp, then add water to your apple cider vinegar, or you can just use apple cider vinegar alone if you really feel like your dandruff is quite severe and your scalp can tolerate the apple cider vinegar. But I typically use 50% water and 50% apple cider vinegar, and it works perfectly. So what I basically do is spray the apple cider vinegar directly on my scalp, and once I spray it on my scalp, I massage it and I leave it on for about 10 minutes, and then I wash it off. Then I continue with the rest of my hair regimen. So yeah, this helped me a lot. I used it once and I noticed a huge difference. In fact, I never saw my dandruff again just after one use. So guys, just try it out. But a word of warning: apple cider vinegar, if you think aloe vera smells bad, apple cider vinegar will traumatize you. It traumatized me. It smells horrible. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It's not a product that smells good at all. But one thing I was worried about was that the smell will linger on my hair, and I just didn't want that smell on my hair. But once you rinse it off, the smell completely goes away. So you don't really need to worry about your hair smelling like apple cider vinegar. This is the only thing I can say that has helped me get rid of my dandruff. I've tried a million things that just never worked for me, but this really worked, and that's why I wanted to share, because I think dandruff is a very common thing that we face with our hair, and I just wanted to share that there is a solution. You can definitely get rid of dandruff. So yes, that's basically it. I hope you found this video somewhat helpful, and try it out. If you've been struggling with dandruff and you've been trying all sorts of things and nothing has worked, and you haven't tried this apple cider vinegar mix on your hair, give it a try. Let me know your results, or if you have used this way of getting rid of your dandruff, tell us your results. I would love to hear about your experience with the apple cider vinegar. And I think that's basically it. So I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.